Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzzerBot. And here is Furno 4.x with all of his flight gear and all of his weapons activated. Now, first of all, I want to explain what this is. I think it was on DeviantArt, the user SparkyTron, who made a MOC called Breeze X.0, and that inspired me to make something like this, an overall design to Furno. And his was a bit more elegantly done and was more so using bionicle parts. I used a more Hero Factory-esque method of construction with the actual Hero Factory skeletal parts being used, and mostly Hero Factory parts, basically. I think only his flame gauntlets there are not Hero Factory parts primarily. And his feet, too, those are bionicle parts. Anyway, some inspirations I took from him were just a very bulky armor design overall, and mostly this ball in the chest. And I kind of made an explanation for why that's there. The idea is the Hero Factory needed an alternative to the XL heroes because they run out of power quite quickly. So the Hero Factory discovered an antimatter counterpart to Quasar. And of course, for people who are enthusiasts of physics, know that antimatter reacts quite violently with matter, and therefore it's very useful and allows a lot of energy to be expended in the suit. Now, the unfortunate side effect is that it can't be touched, basically. So it's held in a magnetic containment unit here, as you can see, that, if you can tell, is made out of Nex 2.0's headgear, just a magnetic containment unit to hold that. And that's just one of those, what are they called, meteor spheres or whatever. So, this very powerful method of powering the heroes allows for the 4.x upgrade, which is just a very, very powerful, heavy-duty upgrade that allows these heroes to kick arse, basically. Anyway, on to more details of the figure. This figure had a lot of ingenuitive designs and a lot of detailing that is added just for detailing's sake. These are his boot jets, which are only for when he's flying, because Furno flies too. Let me set those off to the side. He also has his lava sphere shooter here, which I'll also take out and hope that the lava sphere does not roll away off screen. And finally, his flame gauntlets, which are based off his 1.0 weapons, which I have off to the side here. I tried to make them, but using the kind of Technic building thing, kind of like on what I did on Bulk 2.5 and Stringer 2.5, just kind of trying to replicate their weapons without using the single molded piece. And this is what I came up with. I tried to replicate the kind of vent design. It's alright. It kind of looks cool, though. It looks like he has brass knuckles and he's going to punch your lights out. So this is Furno. As you can see, I armored his lower legs on both sides. I did that by just adding a ball right there and plugging it in, because I was using extra long joints. Just for reference, he's about an entire head taller than a normal hero. Here's Furno 3.0. If you put them down beside each other, he's quite a bit taller. Doesn't quite show on the camera, though. His back is very well armored. I also put these hoses here. Those are a very late addition, actually. His head is held in by a different ball. That one just plugs in right there. So his head's a little too easy to take off. That's kind of a weak point. He has his gauntlet there. Well armored all over. Extremely well armored, actually. Especially up here. His neck is quite well armored. He can hardly turn his head also. That's kind of a drawback of this upgrade. Now, something really interesting is his arms are actually mounted. The actual joint where you mount the arms is down here in his armpit. I just ran a couple of joints leading up because I wanted his arms to be up near his neck so he looked buff. As you can see, I used a normal Hero Factory torso piece, but I was trying to make him look like more of a juggernaut physique. So I used two of these small ball socket pieces to just raise the arms up a notch, and I added some Technic pieces up around here to connect his head higher. Actually, it's not any higher, it's just set forward. But that is Furno 4.x. And I hope you guys enjoyed this mock review of the very awesome, very ingenuitive, I personally think, if I may toot my own horn, the Furno 4.x. Thanks for watching.